Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Hodgepodge channel. We're going to dive into Marvel Mutants and the 90s nostalgia. Today, we're diving into chaotic, gun-blazing, techno-organic history of one of the most badass X-Men characters ever, Cable. The time-traveling son of Cyclops and a clone of Jean Grey, born to save the future and blast everything in his way. Let's lock and load and dig into the full story of Cable across comics, cartoons, toys, movies, and beyond. Cable made his explosive debut in New Mutants number 87 back in 1990, created by Louis Simonson and Rob Liefeld. When I say explosive, I mean literally. Cable kicked down the door of the X-Men University wielding gigantic guns, shoulder pads, pouches for days, and more attitude than anyone in the comic history time has ever had. Cable was introduced as a mysterious soldier from the future, a grizzled warrior sent back to stop the villain Strife. Oh, I cannot wait to get into him. And a shape of better tomorrow. His origins were initially vague, but fans loved him immediately, and he brought that gritty military edge to the 90s comics. But who is Cable, really? Eventually, Marvel dropped the bombshell. Cable is Nathan Summers, the son of Cyclops and Madeline Pryor, a clone of Jean Grey, created by Mr. Sinister. Dude's gonna need some therapy. As a baby, Nathan was infected with a deadly techno-organic virus by Apocalypse. Dude has been sought after some of the big dogs and sent into the future and was cured. There, he was raised by Ascani, a group of freedom fighters who trained him to become the ultimate warrior. Cable techno-organic arm and glowing eye came from that virus, which he keeps in check using his telekinetic powers. His part machine, he's part mutant. Dude, he's all attitude. All right, the Cable for this history we're going to look at is the Toy Biz version, because this is my Cable. I didn't know him from the comics. It was fun to deep dive in and get him into the comics, but this is my Cable. And I knew of this Cable before the X-Men cartoon because I never saw this episode of it until it was ready to rock and roll. So this is 100% my Cable. That face is very cartoon accurate. The figure cartoon accurate. The gun cartoon accurate. He does have a hi-ya on this. If you
Hiya. Hiya.
I don't know. He not the most karate person that I do know in it, but the gun rotates, as you can see there. And it was fun to follow along with this guy. His bulkiness is fantastic. And again, Cable is a predominant Marvel character. But I'm just, dude, it's cool. It's a cool character. It's a cool toy. These things got all the love, and then Marvel Legends came out, and they tried to kill it. But I think this looks great. 20-something-year-old, 25-year-old figure. Something. How old is this thing? 92. So 20. It's forever old. Oh, I'm getting old. Anyway, I mean, that mold, that face mold right there is looking fantastic. Articulation, he goes up. He can kind of gangster shoot it, kind of like that. Does have a leg articulation that you can see there. He could sit in a manner of 90s toys and everything else. But the toy review for a next couple of these characters isn't going to be the grandest, but I do love them. And this is my Cable. What's your Cable? Comic? This? Cartoon? Or did you just catch him in Deadpool coming up soon? I don't know. More history. Here we go. Cable didn't just join the New Mutants, he transformed them. Under his leadership, the teenage heroes became the militant Team X-Force. I like them a lot better than the X-Men, but that's just me. Gone were the days of training wheels. Cable turned them into a strike force that hit hard and fast. And with Cable's futuristic weapons, battle strategy, and the signature Liefeld artwork of X-Force 1, the comic sold over 5 million copies. It became one of the defining books of the decades, pure 90s energy in comic form. Over the years, Cable's story has got deeper and weirder. His travels across time led the X-Men and even became Deadpool's reluctant best friend in the hit, Well, Cable and Deadpool. This dynamic duo was pure gold, as you see in a movie here lately. And he's also been the center of the majority of X-Men storylines. Cable's been a soldier, a father figure, and even a martyr. Few characters in X-Men history have carried more literal and emotional weight than Cable. For 90s kids, Cable was the mysterious time travel who kept popping up in the X-Men the animated series. He appeared, blow something up, yell about some futuristic stuff, and then vanish back into a time porter, and that's about it. Yep, that guy. He was voiced by Lawrence Bain and became a recruiting fan favorite of his gruff heroism and complex time traveling stories. Cable also appeared in X-Men Evolution of Wolverine and the X-Men, usually portrayed as a battle-scarred soldier trying to change history. He basically is the Terminator for the X-Men, if you will. 2018, we get Cable finally made his live-action debut in Deadpool 2, played by Josh Brolin. It was awesome. He nailed the role, a no-nonsense warrior from the future, complete with robotic arm, glowing eye, and dry sense of humor. His chemistry with Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool was perfect, combining with grit, sarcasm, and something that really did translate from comic book pages to the big screen. Cable isn't just another gun-toting hero. He's a symbol of the X-Men, a man fighting for future as he may never see it, a soldier with a soul as a father. And whether he's clashing with Apocalypse, babysitting Deadpool, leading the X-Force, or just doing whatever he wants, he's a badass mutant. So what's your favorite version of Cable? The gritty Liefeld original, the sarcastic protector from Cable and Deadpool, or Josh's version during the live action movies? Leave us a comment, hit that like button, and we'll see you next time at the Hodgepodge channel.